Welcome to a Bidoof episode of Raw Talkin. I'm Andrew, aka Titus. That's Joe, aka might be Joe. We're trying to finish Pokemon, and in honor of Pokemon, it's Bidoof Day.
Well,
and I highly suggest everyone go watch the Bidoof video that Joe showed us at the beginning of the stream, because it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And I just realized what's missing. I feel something's weird, and it's because I'm fucking missing my goddamn sound. I always have like something like playing like in the background.
Oh yeah, you do. I don't bother.
And I just fucking remembered that I fucking don't have it. Also, I have to switch this around. Oh, there we go. I had to make sure that Joe's webcam was unmuted and the desktop was muted. Anyway, there we go. Now I'm way better. I was like, I started the intro and I was like, something's off, so my brain panicked. It's like, you gotta keep going, buddy.
Wow, okay, well.
It was fine. It's fine, we're here. It's Bidoof Day.
It's Bidoof Day. Let's get to it. We're done with the story.
Yeah, we're completely done with the story.
I believe it's just like, yeah, it's Snowtown. We're gonna go to the gym. They're gonna be like, so-and-so is not here right now. You gotta go and then you go find him, and it's like not that hard.
Yeah, you have to do. And do we have to do another?
Like a maze.
We have to do another Piloswine thing or Mamoswine thing again.
Nope, we're done with writing Pokemon.
Okay,
to my knowledge.
I couldn't remember.
Let's see. There is a second shop here. Is it TM's?
Steel Ball, Nest Ball.
No,
ball.
it's weird.
Got a Bombasmite there.
Yes, and Latiasite.
Oh, I would grab that too.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna grab though. Actually, you know what? I am gonna grab a few luxury balls just because for catching stuff.
We'll grab some repels.
Ooh, also not a bad idea because I'm not. Oh wait, I can't buy repels, or unless they're in the main shop. Are they in the main shop?
Main shop, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because my secondary shop is completely messed up.
Yep. If
you recall.
I have quick balls
because I randomized mine. Oh, I already have 20 repels. Okay.
Okay. All
right.
Let's go.
There's also a clothing store here, so I'm rolling. Oh, I do have it pulled up. Let me make sure there's not any TMs in this town. There's almost always a TM in a town.
There's a clothing store. Oh, right here. I haven't bought clothes at all yet.
No, you haven't. You've been rocking like default. This one has like coats and stuff. There's a TM in the house north of the Pokemon Center, and that's really all. Though actually, you can get the Gracidia flower here, which is the shaman item. Doesn't one of us have a shaman?
No.
I think I have one.
How do I change up and down for the... There we go. It wasn't changing.
No, I've got Jirachi and I've got Celebi. But I don't have Shaman. I could have sworn one of us caught a Shaman.
What the fuck is going on here? There we go. No?
Right, Sexy Pyroar that we got.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to fucking change... I'm trying to look at clothes, and it won't fucking, like, scroll.
Go left. Oh, you don't use the... You have to use the keys. The stick on the DS anyways, the stick is rotating your character model. The keys scroll through the item menu. So go back into the changing room. You just have to make sure and use your arrow keys. Or sorry, your was it F, T, G, and H? Assuming you're on the keyboard.
Oh god, this is booty.
I've been using those keys for most of my movement for a hot minute.
Skinny jeans.
Oh, the hoodie looks good though.
Do jean shorts in the middle of a cold, and then we're gonna go stomp through some snow.
That's funny that you have that because I guess I do have t-shirts. I thought this town only sold like winter coats, but I got those in the previous.
What the
town.
fuck? What the?
Do I do the hoodie?
What did I do?
The hoodie looks good. I'll do a green hoodie. You committed to changing it. Looks like
I didn't want to do that.
I'll wear some chinos. Why not?
The hell? High-waisted outfit. Oh, that's what I was wearing. Okay, well, that's kind of silly.
You know, that's fine. I don't need.
What if
I want an orange
I don't
bag.
want
Ew.
tights at all? That's stupid.
All right. Oh, you have scarves though. That's cool. Is that part of the shirt?
Yeah, it's part of the shirt.
Oh, that's still really cool though. I don't. The guys should have gotten scarves. I do have the splatter shirts though. Those are fun. You have a star pin as well?
Yep.
Wild. All right, gym leader is gone. Yes.
I wanted to buy that fedora. Let me buy the fedora.
Oh,
Give me the fedora.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having a crisis here.
One of these houses. Which one has the TM?
There we go.
Is it you?
There we go. Now I'm good. But,
Oh,
no, I don't like that as much. Never mind, I lied.
No, I am not tipping you.
Okay. What has happened in the world since we last talked last week?
A building collapse.
No, we talked about
exactly
that happened on the day of on Thursday.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. It happened on Thursday, but more stuff has come out about it.
Okay. I got the TM for Hex. It's in the house on the left above the Pokemon Center.
Okay.
Hex is not
Yeah,
bad.
there's some major stuff that has come out about it. Like some engineering reports and stuff.
Yeah. The fighting girl.
Oh, up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what else? I don't know. It's been a pretty chill week elsewise. So for once we don't have a ton of news. I've barely played any more Mass Effect since we last did it stuff. I've been obsessing over Dragon Age, so there's I'm pretty much set that I'll be playing that next.
Have you finished Mass Effect 2, right?
I finished 2. I am a third of the way through 3.
Nah, you should just take a break from it, play some Dragon Age, and then come back to it.
No, I want to finish 3. I don't want to try juggling both at once. At least not right now. Maybe, who knows? We'll see how this weekend goes. We're dog sitting my in-laws' dogs this weekend. And so we'll be spending some time there, but also my husband is probably just going to be spending some time there by himself so that we have one of us here to give attention to our dogs. You're going the wrong way.
Oh, am I?
You'd go into the winding woods to the south. It's south and then west.
Well, poop.
But yeah, we'll be dog sitting them, which should be fun. They're great dogs. I love them.
But it has a fireworks started in your neck of the woods yet?
No, not yet. I kind of feel like we maybe won't get them in the town I live in.
Oh, aren't they illegal?
I don't know.
I'm
probably.
Actually fairly sure in where you're located, they are illegal.
Yeah, and I live on a street with
Well, you live on a street right next to a main road, so it'd be really hard to do.
Yeah, and I've got on one neighbor, it's young parents and a toddler. The other side, it's an adult family that I rarely even see outside. And then the street across from me, and I'm not going to make any assumptions about how they'll celebrate the 4th, but they're definitely not Americans at the very least. Or they're not. I don't want to say Native American because that's not the right word, but oh, hi, Kelly.
What's up, dude?
We do get an encounter here.
Yes, we do.
But I've seen them outside and chatting, and they are don't speak English at home. I am making an assumption, I suppose. It is entirely possible that they are born and raised here, but I find that to be less likely. So I feel like I won't be seeing tons of fireworks out of them. But again, I could very well be wrong.
Then again, as I said, I believe it's illegal. Because
hi Horde. Oh, shiny. Oh, it's a SpongeBob.
We've already
one.
seen that. It's dumb.
But it's the evolved one, I think. Yeah.
It's so gross.
We haven't seen the evolved one, which is weirder and less. I like it a lot less.
That's gross. I don't like it. I really don't like it.
I'm just gonna run. I don't know why I'm trying to fight these things. I'm almost level
Why
70. I just need
toidle?
to- Wait, toidle.
Why toidle?
That said, there is also a house on the street that seems to be like what I would normally describe as like a college house. It seems to be like a lot of young adults that are
I agree.
not
I want a shiny Bidoof.
like a family unit. Huh?
Didn't you catch a shiny Bidoof?
I did, or at least I know I've seen one. They're like blue.
That's a.
I got another horde.
That's a Reggie
but no
Ice.
shinies. It is a red. Do you say Reggie Ice or Reg Ice?
I see
'Cause
Reggie.
There's only one
I
eye.
see Reggie Ice just because.
I know. It feels like that's what it should
Right?
be, but then there's only the one
I
eye.
know, but I just feel like that's what it should be, and so my brain goes, "Yeah, do that."
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's Reggie Rock, Reggie Steel.
It should be. It should
It
be.
should be Reggie Ice, right?
Yeah. Especially since they added Reggie Lecky and Reggie.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Pink!
Pink, blue, and maybe more. We'll see if there's a third. Not likely, but no, the crow. Oh no, there is a third. Wormadam.
Wormadam. Holy shit.
I'll admit, I'm not exactly like a Wormadam fan, but that Wormadam.
All right,
looks
so
pretty good.
you
I actually don't hate that.
you
at
have
all.
a decision.
I'm gonna catch Reggie
to
Ice,
make.
though.
Is it Sneasel
I could've-
for Weevil or is it Reggie Ice?
Yeah, because the problem is I don't think I can evolve Sneasel because it's
it
trade
is
with
trade.
the Razor Claw.
You're right.
So at best, I probably would not. So I'm going to try to get. They're also it's a horde, so they're really low level. So I'm going to try to catch the Reg Ice. That's really funny. That said, in the process of killing the other things, Reg Ice might explode.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
So I'm going to kill it last.
I haven't seen a single horde, and you've seen 3 in a row?
I've seen 3 almost in a row, yeah.
Nutty.
But yeah, I feel like I thought there was something I was gonna mention specifically like on stream tonight, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
I don't know. I know I have I'm taking a bit of a small vacation. We're going to in-laws lake house. We're doing that for the 4th. And then after I come back, I have a new hire that I have to train who has a PhD. So that's going to be fucking...
I am taking no time off for this holiday, which is why I actually only realized at like 3 p.m. today. That's why you were not around in our usual chat.
I was out.
That Krogunk has speed boost though. That's good on a... Oh, but it wouldn't get it on Toxic Croak. But still. But yeah, no. I'm not going to be taking any time off for this holiday, which is a bummer. I don't know when
the
next time off I'm
Usually
going to
you
have.
take time off.
Usually
you take time off for stuff.
For the 4th, I mean, I usually
Like
try
a
to
day.
pack, an extra day of a weekend. The 4th's on a Sunday this
So you're
year.
not getting the Monday off?
We don't do automatic holidays like that. Because remember, our PTO is just generic PTO.
I know, but they should be nice, and they don't.
They don't give that's the thing. We get a ton of PTO, but we also use it for holidays. But it also means that if a holiday's not on a weekday, there is no expectation. Like there's an expectation in general that like most of the company is probably going to take tomorrow off and make it a long weekend because a lot of people work half days or whatever. But there's no guarantee that the office is going to be closed or anything like that. So, I would normally, if it was under normal circumstances, I'd take tomorrow off. But we have enough to do. We're kind of getting close to a crunch. And
he just fucking whooped that guy's ass. What the fuck?
So I'm gonna just go ahead and work tomorrow. It's only half day, and we've got to do the dog sitting all weekend anyways. So like whatever.
I did have to log on today for a little bit to get some stuff, but I logged back off pretty much immediately. I was like, I'm not gonna get sucked into something.
I had a long day of I tried to do it yesterday, but today I was like, I want to have a day where I just put my head down and work, no distractions, because chat wasn't very active. I just like had YouTube going and I just watched YouTube and worked. I only had one meeting today and I even multitasked during part of that meeting.
My fucking today was like mostly chores. I did a bunch of chores today.
Dude, I do that a lot when I am
Juan is pretty cool.
when I have time off.
Juan is a pretty cool character. I would agree with that statement.
Fetus is the worst. No, fucking Waka. I almost called him Baka. Waka's the worst. He's a racist.
Walker is a racist.
He's just a racist.
He's an absolute racist against the Albed.
Yeah. I couldn't have told you what the Albed were named, but I could have told you that he was a racist.
Yeah. Riku is an Albed. Yuna's half Albed.
Right. Yeah, no, Waka's the worst. He's also like combat-wise was by far the worst.
He's
insanely
useful really early on, and then once people get a bit of accuracy, he's just worthless. FMA over FMA Brotherhood. Yeah, Joe thinks that too.
I actually do. I unironically agree with that. I just. And it's not that I thought Brotherhood was bad.
Brotherhood's so fucking
good.
I'm almost finished with my like 8.
And the ending of FMA. Oh, I am frozen. Is my audio working?
Yeah, audio is working.
It is working. Let me do the.
Here, hold on. I actually want to try something.
Okay.
Oh no, because it's frozen in Skype. Turn your video off and turn it back on.
See, that's what I've tried in the past.
But turn it off and then leave it off for for a little bit longer.
Right, because my camera just like it's like Skype loses my camera. It doesn't know where my camera is.
Yeah, I would say turn it off and then unplug it and plug it back in for a hot second.
That's what I do. Is I get down on my knees and I find the USB cable and I unplug it and I plug it back in. And it sucks that I.
Is what it is, man. Is what it is. It do be what it do, though. Oh, that's a shiny Arbok. It's golden. It's like an orange color? Weird. I don't know if I want that. But yeah, my day off, I was like mostly doing chores. I got up, I put the dog's dog food in their container. I got their dog food ready to go for when they're going to get boarded for, not really boarded, they're going to a doggy little daycare thing up north. Or, no, it's south of us, sorry. This lady out in the country has like just a fenced off field, and she converted her house to like some kennels and air conditioner, all that stuff, and then she lives in a RV, basically. So we're dropping them off there. You're fixed. Perfect. All right, I'll turn you back on, buddy.
Yeah, our in-laws they're traveling out of town for the 4th, and we weren't. I'm big, but I'm fixed. But we were invited. But it's like in St. Louis, and they were going to be doing their 4th of July stuff on the 4th. In other words, on Sunday night. Mm-hmm. And they bought apparently they bought like $2,000 of fireworks.
Literally burning money.
Like whole family thing. They're putting on their own show, and because the 4th is always a big thing in their family. But I was just like, I've got work to do. I really just don't want to take time off. Also, we'd have to arrange for somebody to watch our dogs, and I didn't want to deal with that right now. And so I was just like, let's just not. And then they were like, oh, okay, if you don't want to go, would you mind watching our dogs? It's like, oh, okay, fine. But I don't want to have them at our house because our dogs still aren't great about it. And one of their dogs is 160 pounds, I think.
A big
Mongo.
Dog. Big dog. Oh, yeah,
His head's
Pongo.
bigger than mine.
Yeah, Mongo's great. You've probably met him.
No, I haven't met him, but you sent me a picture of him.
He's the sweetest thing, and their other dog is like an 8-pound Yorkie, and they are mostly great together. So like, it's fine. But yeah, Mongo is something else. And
wow, I literally killed myself from 75% health in confusion
because of swagger. You got swaggered, I think. So and it uses your actual attack stat to calculate confusion damage. It's not static. I always thought it was just like a static.
No.
You hit yourself for 1/8 or whatever.
No.
But no. Oh, come on, Regice. Yeah, we'll be.
I don't know if I want to catch this Harbuck though, so I'm killing all these guys for nothing.
Did you already veto something else?
No, I haven't vetoed anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Like it's cool, but I think I'd rather see I'd rather see other stuff at the moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch this red jays. I wanted to use. It's used curse a couple times. I wanted to use it one or two more times so that I can use cut again. Yeah. Anyways, we'll be dog sitting, and so like I'll have some time alone at the house, and I will either work my way more through Mass Effect, or maybe I'll start Dragon Age. We'll see. But I'm also gonna do some yard work. I use some weed killer in our like driveway, the cracks in our driveway or whatever, and in the backyard in the garden. And so I'm gonna go kill and cut the things that are dead. And I need to find the time to do all that. So.
That's not strategy. I think you're confusing money made versus money. Like you have the funds to go spend money on fireworks. Don't say that you don't. You absolutely do. It's you look at it as I'm literally burning and blowing away money. Where they look at it as, oh, I get to do this thing. It's cool. It only happens once a year.
I also will say, spending $50 to buy your whole family sparklers and firecrackers seems like a great investment. Spending $400 to have like a couple big sparklers and like
some what are they
that
called?
Seems
artillery shells and stuff.
Right, maybe like a Roman candle or two or whatever. That seems like a waste of money.
Well,
but then if you spend enough to make it a whole thing, that actually kind of comes back around to maybe being worth the money. $2,000 or whatever split between two adults, not all just one person, to entertain. Literally, it's going to be probably 30 people at their house, and very likely as well as like the rest of their street.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem so crazy.
Yeah, a lot of communities like that will get together. If someone's spending that much money, they'll get together. They're like, "Hey, do some grilling and have your kids over, and we'll do it."
Nope, I killed the red jace.
Oh,
It used curse 3 times, and I still killed it with cut.
unfortunately.
Oh well, I thought I was going to use it, but I would have liked to see what its ability was.
Yeah, I was just more interested in its ability as well.
All right, whatever. We'll press onwards.
So like,
At
for me, we would usually only spend like $50 maybe on fireworks, and we get like,
smoke bombs and sparklers for the kids.
We've seen
stuff.
this Villipede.
Venipede, the blue one?
Yeah, we've seen it before.
I've seen it on mine. I don't think I caught it, but I think I've had it. And I'm trying to find... There is a TM in this place, but this place is a literal maze, and so unless I find it really fast, I'm not going to bother.
But yeah, like we would buy like $50 sparklers and fountains and stuff for like Logan can do and that kind of thing. So it's more now it's like I don't really care to buy fireworks. I don't like the noise. I never really. Oh, that's
pretty
gorgeous.
That's very pretty. Shame I already killed my encounters.
Oh,
that's very pretty.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying though. It actually is. Like I said, it's a once a year thing, and if it's a big event and your whole street or family's involved, that seems great.
Some people spend a lot of money because it's like their family reunion. Everybody's getting together, and they make a bunch of food. They grill, they make steaks or burgers or whatever fucking have you, and then that's what they do. And so I can see how some people do it. To them, it's justifiable. But also, I mean, if you want to talk more like from an economic standpoint, most people aren't smart with their money.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not smart with money.
This seems like I had to use cut here. Ah, yeah, this is my TM. Okay. I found the TM because I had cut.
So it's just personal preference. I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like the noise. I don't like all that shit.
I don't like the noise at all. I've done enough fireworks shows. Your neck hurts. Yeah,
I have a thing with like loud sudden noises. Even if I do expect them, I just don't like them. They like make me angry. Some kind of like mental response, and it just angers me.
I will say on that note, because I can, and I can twist this back into a Mass Effect fact that I learned today.
God, here we go.
Caden, who you've met
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately did not survive, he talks about how he has headaches and migraines due to his L2X implants or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, all of his idle animations reinforce that. In ME1 in the elevator, he'll like rub his temples. And in ME3, if he's your survivor, and you will see him again in ME3, if he's around, there are enemies called banshees that scream, and whenever they scream, he will like basically scream in pain because it's causing his migraines to flare up.
That's
Ice Fang TM. That's actually pretty good.
pretty good. It's a good touch. Oh, this is the fucking goddamn like repeat shit, right?
No, you just go south.
Oh,
It does loop back around, but it's weird.
I found the gym leader.
Yes, I did too. Though I found the TM, so
Yeah, I need to go back and get it. I was planning on gonna go back and get it.
if you can find it, yeah, it's right near. You shouldn't have to backtrack very far. Yes. Pokemon hide in this village. That said, you also get encounter in here because it's a different set of tables.
We do or we don't?
We do. It's the hidden village. This is also where Mewtwo is, but we can't do that until the end of the game.
Oh, cool.
Or the post game, so we won't get it.
Says you.
Oh, I think I gotta catch it.
Shiny Growlithe.
I gotta catch the purple.
I have
Growlithe.
vetoed a shiny Chinchu before. I remember because it looks
Which is fair,
terrible.
but I do love myself some Chincho.
I hate that, but I hate the shiny. It doesn't look very good.
I think it looks okay. I don't think it's bad. I don't have any quick balls.
Damn, unfortunate. That Growlithe do look good.
Okay, I have something that's almost his level that should be able to hit it without killing it.
It do look. Oh, we have a Snorlax here, by the way. Oh, I heard it here.
I don't think you actually fight it.
No, it's just sleeping.
Yeah. This Growlithe is actually kind of a threat because I am Steel type.
Oh yeah, Mr. Ed. I forgot about Mr. Ed.
And I'm burned. That's actually good though. The burn means I won't do as much damage, so I can hit it with Iron Head, which will be not very effective.
Yeah. So for chat, how do you guys celebrate the 4th? Thunder says he goes away for the weekend. Strategy says he doesn't spend money.
It has gooey
because he's cheap. He works all that time, doesn't have enough money.
Well, Kitty likely doesn't celebrate.
She does not. We used to do, like, my family used to do stuff, and I think
my family does not.
My family used to do stuff, and I think I'm so just burnt out on always doing shit with my family during the 4th. Like, we do the fucking Blues Fest thing at the lake, and like, I was just, ew. Oh, God, that's terrible. Whatever.
Oh, that's a shame that's you. You don't even have to bother catching it unless you want to see its ability.
I mean, is it a shame? Is it because I've ran into
Chinchou doesn't count.
I've vetoed Chinchou before.
Yeah, you can count that as you've already seen it.
Oh
my God, if it uses Flare Blitz, it's going to kill itself now. And unfortunately, there's nothing that fire like doesn't affect.
Hey man,
so
strategy, you guys just lost. It's your fault, not mine. That's funny. But yeah, like my family used to do stuff all the time, and so I was kind of burnt out on it. I don't fucking care anymore. Like 4th, neat, cool, whatever.
One of the first times I met a bunch of my in-laws, well, they were future in-laws at the time. We went to see some of my husband's family in Nebraska, and I don't think they realized how many people were coming or something. And what should I nickname the Growlithe?
Oh, that's a good question. Thundeer, I can have a barbecue whenever I want. I own a house. I can just do it.
Oh, your trash can was actually a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Garbodor.
My in-laws,
okay.
They did not have enough beds, and so my husband and I had to share a single couch.
Nobody
Not a
slept.
sofa sleep, not a sofa sleeper, just a couch.
Nobody slept that night.
We probably each got 2 hours of sleep because
If
we were sleeping heads on opposite sides,
yep,
doing our best. And it was like summer. We were in the basement at least, but like that absolutely sucked. Oh, I know what I need to name the Growlithe. It's obvious. It's obvious.
Bidoof.
Yes.
I hate you.
I bet there's the TM in here somewhere. Just seems like it would be. But yeah, but yeah, also the other thing too is with my in-laws, with my family, in a sense, like all the family gatherings are either me and my mom or me and my dad, because that's like on my mom's side, none of the uncles or cousins or anything are around. They're all far away. And then on my dad's side, they just don't really do that kind of
Wow,
thing.
did I really get into a horde and didn't see a single freaking shiny? I want to see that Cupchew be shiny, damn it.
But with my husband's family, with my in-laws,
yeah,
literally every event is a full family event.
With the in-laws it is? So they're that kind of family.
It's cousins, uncles, aunts, it's literally everyone. And that's great, right? Like that's fun, but it's oh hi, I've already seen you.
You know, you already have one of those, don't you?
I have one. But because of that, every event is like not high stress, but like high energy, 10 plus kids running around.
No,
a baby crying in the corner.
No.
You know,
I'm fucking
like
out.
it's just
I'm fucking out. No
right.
fucking
It's
way.
just if that was a few times a year, I wouldn't mind, but it's literally every single event. And so sometimes, like one year for my husband's birthday, and like every birthday means everyone's singing and there's a cake every time, and like the whole 9 yards. So one year for my husband's birthday, he explicitly said, I want a birthday where it is just like us, like mom, dad, brother, sister, no grandparents, no big cake, just us by ourselves,
chilling.
Make us some enchiladas, and because that's one of the things his mom makes, and that's what we're gonna do for the birthday. And they were like, what? I don't. And he was like, it's always so much. I just want less.
Yeah, that shit gets old.
It does get old, or at least it gets old for me. It clearly doesn't get old for all of them, but yeah, I can't. It's a lot.
I can't stand that shit. It's too much for my brain.
Yeah, like I said, I completely agree. I just can't. Yeah, it's just like, oh, do I not have anything with waterfall yet?
I don't think we even have.
Can we even use waterfall? No, we have it. We got it.
We can't use it till after this gym.
I guess so, which means I think that I'm done. Okay, I'm gonna double check if there's not a TM here that we can get. This is the hidden Pokemon Village or Pokemon Hidden Village. Pokemon Village, that's what it's called. And far left up the waterfall requires cut, surf, and waterfall. So yeah, we are done. I am done here, anyways. I'm not gonna go any further. You can go to the right there if you go back up and to the right, and you can get back to the beginning.
Apparently, I can't encounter a Pokemon in this water.
Oh, you're still needing your other shiny.
I'm just looking to see if I can get something, if anything. Where's the good rod? There we go. Go. You love the episode title? That would be Joe's thing. Alistair, I don't know if you've actually been here for Thursday, but Thursday we do a podcast.
We're being recorded right now.
Yeah, so me and Joe do a thing where we just talk about media, talk about games, talk about life. Just kind of do something chill as hell.
Funsies.
Hi, YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, so this actually brings it. This is a good point. This brings up something. I'm just gonna move this down a little bit as well. So you've seen this stream recently with all the new overlay and stuff. So I have all those assets. So when we do season 3, we have the assets to make it like look nicer.
Well, season 3 is going to be. I think it's going to be just you playing whatever game you're playing, because I will probably be in the middle of trying to get my computer upgraded and will be unreliable, at least as far as unreliable to like be able to play along, because I may have to like lose files or something at some point. So that's why I do whatever we play next. I think is going to have to be just you with me commentating, and we can do something shorter. Or no, we said we were going to do Xenoblade. We're just going to make Xenoblade 2 the podcast thing for a little while. That's what we actually said.
Yeah. We were going to do that for a little bit while you get, because that is not as bad for you. You don't have to worry about. All we need is your camera and such, and then we just play Xenoblade 2 for a little while. So it'd be like season 2.5.
Yeah.
Whether or not are we actually doing this? Here we go.
I mean, I did. Mine, I'm too heavy, and my chair is not greased enough for me to just spin around freely, so I had to help it along.
Mine is pretty.
Oh, cool. Hey, shiny red.
Catch it! You can catch it. It's the same Pokemon.
Okay, well, I guess you're still looking for your shiny, so why not?
Yeah.
And also, again, not going to use it.
Yeah, you're not going to use it, so who cares? Right. So we'll do season 2.5 basically, and we'll just finish Xenoblade, and then hopefully by the time we do finish Xenoblade, because it's still like a 40-hour game, we still have 40 more hours in the game. By that time you'll be upgraded, and then we can decide on what game to play next.
Fingers crossed.
I think that gives us enough time, right? That probably is fine.
I think so. And like I said, I have kind of been looking at some stuff a little bit, but I haven't.
I'm really unsure.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
What swag? Did something else swagger the Sneasel? Did something on the enemy team? There's not a self-swaggering move, right? It got swaggered.
I don't know.
Anyways, Alistair, yes. I am a diehard Xenoblade fan. Basically, my favorite... Not my favorite individual game, but it's probably my favorite series. Mass Effect is close, and I really like Dragon Age 2, or Dragon Age as well, and I like a lot of games, and my favorite specific game is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, but Xenoblade has a very special part in my heart, because number one, I just really like it, and number two, it is one of the games I played when dating my now husband and like getting to know him and stuff, and we played that game together for the first time.
Yeah.
So I played like the first or second year we were dating, we played Xenoblade 1, like classic Xenoblade 1 on my Wii, because I owned it still but had never beaten it. And then a couple years later we played Xenoblade 2 together, I think after we moved in with each other. And so we played Xenoblade 2, and then a little while later we played the DLC, and that was actually like last year. We played Torna finally. But yeah, like legit we walked down the aisle to a song from Xenoblade 2. So
yeah.
Yep.
Good time. I was there.
Elysium in the Blue Sky, if you're curious.
I was there. It was a good time. That was
that's
some good fucking food too.
Dude, I don't mean to brag.
No,
but my wedding was awesome.
You can brag about the food all you want. The food was fucking good.
My wedding was fucking awesome. Alistair, yeah, we actually, I believe, have pre-ordered the new definitive edition feature connected Melia figure that's like $300 something.
Have you really?
It's a very good figure. It's like this big.
Monster.
Well, I didn't. Jaden did.
Oh,
but it's like this big, and it's got her future connected design, which is really, really good.
Rookie numbers.
So
Kitty's like,
yeah, he's also got a Garrus figure that's coming next month, or this month, I guess it's July now. We've got a Garrus figure coming soon.
Kitty was like, step back, hold my beer. Let me tell you about my idol figure numbers.
Did you play did you play? Yes, Melia is bonkers if you know what you're doing. You have to try. You have to experiment.
This is now the
And a
Xenoblade
guide
portion
doesn't
of the
hurt, but
podcast.
Melia is quite comfortably the most powerful character. I'm gonna leech seed sleep powder, and then I'll try to catch it before it dies. Also, did you play Future Connected? Because Melia gets some love in that as well, and she gets some actual good cutscenes. Also, strategy. I am reading your story, but that person sounds like a POS.
Oh, yeah, she's just a racist piece of shit. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Future Connected features a scene of Melia because for Titus, Melia's combat revolves around summoning passive effects and then discharging them. So it's not exactly the most flashy combat you might imagine.
Sounds cool though.
She's very cool. So she summons up to 3 elemental things, and they give passives to her and everyone around her. And then she discharges them there's like a queue, and in the order that they were summoned, she'll discharge them. And like the electric one does tons of damage, and the fire one is damage over time. And one of them puts things to sleep, and one of them will heal you and stuff like that.
Really, oh man, that just reminds me that I need to get back into Bravely Default again. But there's been so much going on.
She's very good, but like again, not the flashiest combo. But in Future Connected, the story focuses on her and Shulk kind of exclusively. This was the DLC they added, or the epilogue they added just in Definitive Edition. And Melia gets an actual deer. Yeah, Melia gets a scene where she actually does combat. Like Xenoblade cutscenes, you've seen Xenoblade 2. They actually know how to choreograph good cutscenes in that game. Like, they're usually pretty hype, and the characters are moving around a lot and doing cool things in combat.
Yeah, I think they're slightly clunky, but what JRPG cutscene isn't really clunky?
Right.
So,
but the combat is, the dialogue often very much is, but the combat usually looks pretty good.
Yeah. When Mithra does her thing the first time, it's pretty cool.
But they gave Melia, whose entire combat just revolves around passives, basically, they gave her a really incredible scene or two where she's like running around the battlefield and using her staff and discharging elementals that fly through the air and explode on the bad guys and stuff, which is not something that you see in the base game at all. And yes, I would die for Kino, and he is the purest thing that exists on the earth.
He doesn't exist.
He does. Kino is real.
Kino is real. He can hurt me.
So the DLC, it's Shulk and Melia, who are characters from the base game, and then it involves 2 of Riki's children, which you've seen Riki. You're vague. He's the Nopon character in the first game, and he has like 13 kids or something like that.
That's a Salamence and Thunder. What the fuck?
It's a Charizard. It's Salamence. Oh, that's probably where Charizard's colors come from.
What the fuck is this
Landorus, Salamence, Blaziken, Diglett, and Clefairy.
What the fuck is this horde?
I hope you find that horde again.
What the fuck? Give me the Salamence!
Yes, Riki is amazing.
Oh my god, if Salamence has Charizard colors.
That would be really cool for a shiny, if he's orange and blue, I guess. Also, apparently I'm not catching this Regice. It died before I could catch it.
Wow, it just doesn't like
I did,
you.
Yeah. But anyways, Kino and shit, what was the other one's name? She's less good. Gosh, I cannot remember, but yes, Kino is absolutely, he is the most adorable, sweetest character you could possibly imagine. Maybe I'll find a video later and send it to you. But he's just the sweetest baby boy who just like...
Sweet baby bird.
Sweet baby boy just wants to be nice and just wants to help his dad and gets into a bunch of trouble. And that's like, you spend the whole time, basically, they stow away with you while you're doing something, and then you have to like keep them safe.
I can't hear the sentence "sweet baby boy" without thinking of Payton.
Oh yeah, we're still a couple behind.
We are gonna listen to the next episode in a car tomorrow because we have a
maybe this weekend while we're dog sitting. Maybe we
have a 3-hour drive, so
perfect time to listen to a bunch.
We're gonna listen to it.
I will say, I was mentioning podcast. I said this, and you just kind of responded with cool or whatever. But the latest episode that had a Twitch streamer as their guest
Yeah, your
host,
SciShow.
it was so interesting. Like she was super, like she was fun and participated and was nerdy and was like all there for it. But she just brought a different kind of energy. They've been having a bunch of different guests on, but you would think that, oh, the science podcast, I bet they're getting a bunch of science people on, like, people that do
Probably not.
various forms of SciComm or educational video, right?
Mhm.
No, they've had like TikTokers and
Really?
Twitch streamers
It's a good way to
and
get
like people like
in the
that.
door.
Yeah, it's a really good way to and bring in people that would not normally even hear about this thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. It's like it's a good like you put their name in the title or whatever, and people who are looking for those types of people will be like, "Oh shit, yeah."
Yeah, and it's super super cool. It was Ashley Roboto, who I looked up, and she's not like the biggest streamer in the world, but she's got like 5-digit followers, so she's a big deal, but she's not like Ludwig.
Yo,
big
Hank
or
Green,
whatever.
if you guys are looking for new guests, we're
Hank Green was on the. I've showed you Mythical Kitchen before, and Hank Green was on their podcast.
we're two semi-smart guys who understand the concepts of the universe and such. Get us on.
We don't. Our weak space is definitely biology, though, and that's what
True.
all their science is very good at. Though the episode that they did with Ashley Roboto was about cyborgs. That was their theme, and they had a bunch of cool stuff about like plants that had been modified to be like cyborg plants,
Cyborg
which was
plants?
very cool.
Excuse me?
Yeah, like a plant that had stuff integrated in it where you could use an app on a phone and a Bluetooth signal to point the plant at the sun.
What the fuck?
Whatever. Yeah, like
what the fucking kind of world do we live in?
It was very, very cool.
What?
They also did. This was genuinely podcast.
That's the Clefable, which we have seen already as well.
We have seen already.
What the fuck? I keep getting things I've seen already.
If you want to, I'll let you go for as long as you want to, but we do need to beat the gym today. That's my deadline. But if you have honey, use honey.
I don't have any.
You might have picked some up.
No, I just looked.
Okay. So every episode of the podcast ends with the butt fact, which is every episode has a theme they stick to, like cyborgs. The last it's always a post credit. Oh,
he's the last one that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I actually kind of like that. That's fun. That is neat. But they do a butt fact, and it's the butt one more thing, and it's a butt fact relevant to their theme.
Okay.
For the
so it's not about the butt.
Episode. Huh?
It's not about your butt.
No, it's about butts. It's always about butts. But like if their topic is dragons or weather or whatever, it's got to tie into that, but also be about butts in some incidental way.
Okay, that's pretty good.
But the cyborg one, this is actually fascinating. Basically, there was a situation where a guy, this was testing new medical technology, and the guy had a colostomy bag from an accident.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And what they did
see more butts
was they harvested, I think, some of his own muscle tissue and created for him an artificial sphincter operated with a button so that he could poop kind of normally using a physical button that he would press that would let his butt do butt stuff.
There's Salamence!
Or poop. It's not Charizard colors, but it is very cool, and I'll let you catch it. But yes, they gave him a cyborg butthole because he needed one. Which is, like, pretty cool, all things considered.
God damn, that was 3 fucking shiny Pokemon that we've seen already, and 1 I had to veto.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyways, the podcast is called SciShow Tangents. It's once a week. It's usually somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes, and it's very, very good. And they let you write in and answer. They have weekly questions that they take from their audience, and they've answered 2 of my questions. and one of them was about shark penises, and it was very, very good.
Oh, there is a lot about shark penises in the world for some reason.
They're weird.
They are.
First
They
off,
are very weird.
the entire conversation was like, what is a penis? Because there was a whole debate. Because I asked the question, the question was, why do sharks have two penises? Like, that's weird. And the response was, like, there was a bunch of Twitter people being like, well, they're called claspers and not penises. And then it was like, and then the entire debate turned into, okay, well then what is a penis?
What is penis?
What is a penis if a clasper is not it? And so part of the question they answered was like, why is there this weird?
No,
like
I hit the wrong Pokemon. I'm gonna kill it, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I meant to click the fucking Clefable, and I just.
I saw it happen. I saw it happen with the stream delay.
My fucking ass. Oh well.
Well, unfortunately, I think you're gonna have to pass it up now. If I had to miss the Giratina, and we've got progress to make.
No, yeah, I have to miss it. I was going not in the U shape. I was going in the line. It should have been. I should have clicked over here, but I'm just fucking stupid. I'm just the dumbest fucking idiot on the planet.
Anyways, shark penises. Who knew they would be so interesting? The other, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I got into a battle. I'm trying to remember what the other question. It was just a few weeks ago that they answered another one. That me and right, it was about. They did an episode about smell. That was their theme. And the question that I and actually multiple people asked, which is why they answered it, was why does smell in particular? Why does smell in particular seem to have
a memory trigger?
Why is smell the strongest like sensory memory thing? Because anecdotally, that's so much more true for me. I believe you're going to want to go right or left here. You're going to need to use cut to get to that TM.
Yeah, I know.
You don't care.
I just have to remember. Oh yeah, it's right here. Here we go.
Yeah. No, it's not there. It's a different place to use cut. You need to go back further.
Wait, what? I need to go back.
You need to go back to the place where there's like 3. You're battling the same person I am. I will go from where you are and see if I can find it. But yeah, like anecdotally, when it comes to a sense conjuring a memory in my head, smell is the one that does that the strongest. And
it's for a lot of people.
A few other people, and that's for a lot of people. And so the question is why? And there's actually a legit answer to it.
Is there?
Like, yes, basically, for much of the rest of your brain, what's the best way to put this? For much of the rest of your senses, the nerve will then go into your brain, and then there's almost like a call center or like an intermediary processing thing that they all go to, and then that sends the signals to the proper parts of the brain or whatever. So it goes to this one central area, and then it goes to wherever it needs to go in the rest of the brain.
Oh, yeah, I didn't catch a shiny in this area either, but I didn't see one that I wanted.
But the smell sense is physically closer to. Okay, so you need to go left again. You need to go left and left.
What?
Keep going left to get to the TM.
Left puts me here, though.
Yes, and then go... Oh, wait, no. Okay, so go there and then go down.
Okay. Down. Then left. Then down. Okay. And then where? And then left?
So where are you right now?
Yeah.
You need to go, I think, left, yes.
But it's just doing the cycle.
No.
I'm just going through the...
Okay. You're where I am right now.
We've seen Infernape. I actually have the Infernape.
I didn't think we'd see. I thought we only saw Monferno.
I thought we did. Well, either way, I think I have the shiny version of him anyway. Because yeah, I saw the. But I don't really care. All the Pokemon I've seen here.
Oh, okay. I got it. So.
Okay, I go south.
So right now, are you in a split? You need to go to the right.
Oh, okay, I go right. I got it.
Yeah, I think you need to go right.
This is a dead end.
Now go left. This is part of it. Now go left.
What the fuck?
Now, do you not have a path up right now?
Oh.
Okay, you're in a different spot. No, you went too far.
Okay.
Where you don't have a path up. See, that's the thing. Yeah, it loops back on itself in a weird way.
All right, I don't
Where
have
you
a path
don't
up.
have a path up, go south.
Okay.
And then go left, and then go south. There's going to be a staircase, and you don't go up the staircase. You go around the staircase.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go up the staircase right now. You need to go down below it. There's a little tiny path.
Got it.
I want to see what's up here because I haven't been up here yet. There's just a single X accuracy.
It's not worth it.
No. I mean, I bet there's a hidden item.
Yeah, there probably is.
Yeah, there totally is.
In the middle there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this bitch
Yeah,
sitting at a Metapod.
Anyways,
Metapod.
Bye. The podcast, SciShow Tangents. It's a weekly podcast. It's hosted by Hank Green, who does Crash Course. If you've probably heard of the Green Brothers.
He does so much stuff. I don't understand how he has free time.
He doesn't, basically. Though on the Ashley Roboto episode of the podcast, he asked Ashley, like he always asks the guest host some sort of banal, easy question just to generate some conversation. And he was like, Ashley, what's the best Zelda game?
Metal Blizzard, nice.
And I was like, well, that's an interesting thing to come out of Hank's mouth. And because like I knew he was aware of video games. He had a whole thing where he was playing Stardew with his like 4-year-old son for a while. But anyways, he asked this and she was
like,
oh my wow,
god. I'm gonna catch that Gyarados.
Oh, that's hype as fuck. That is so cool.
Catch that Gyarados.
Yes, just do it. Just do it.
Look at it. It's so cool looking.
It is so cool. I love it.
Whoa.
Anyways, he asked what the best Zelda game was, and Ashley was like, personally, it's got to be Majora's Mask, but for replayability, it's Ocarina. Her answer was a little longer than that. And she was basically like, personally, Majora's Mask, replayability, Ocarina. And Hank was like, I probably have more hours. Hank was like, I probably have more hours in Majora's Mask than any other Zelda game. But to be clear, it also came out when I was in college, and so it was a college thing for me. Oh, but he apparently has played a ton of Majora's Mask, which is just something I would never have thought of.
Michael, right? You need to disable your first badge so you can see your slime badge. I don't know how to do that though, so figure it out. But if you get rid of your first badge, you'll be able to see your slime badge.
Oh, Thunder has the king. I hadn't realized that.
Yeah, he'd been here for a hot minute.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to think. The SciShow Tangents and the hosts are Hank Green, who does Crash Course and stuff. He's got a science expert who is a woman named Sarah Riley, and she like has a graduate degree. She has a master's from MIT, I think, maybe a PhD.
That's crazy.
In like microbiology. She's super smart. She does for Crash Course. She's like the content editor, so she maybe doesn't do all the research herself, but she does a lot of the editing and reviewing to make sure that it's good and stuff like that. And then the other person on the show, and I think this is really important. Oh, hi, Dialga, apparently.
All right, sure.
What I think is really important is they also have Sam Schultz, who is the like producer of a lot of these shows, and he does not have a science background. He has like a creative arts and video editing type background. And so on the show, they call Sari Riley the science expert, and then Sam Schultz is the resident everyman. So somebody who's like interested in learning but has no background for these things, which I think is really, really cool.
So they have someone who doesn't have any previous knowledge or preconceived anything. It's like they're just here to learn. Right. That's it.
Just here to learn and is interested and can follow along. But you know, when you get into the more complicated topics, he's like, I don't know much about physics or whatever.
Mm-hmm,
so stuff like that, which is really, really cool. I think it's a really good combination of people, and then they bring in all sorts of interesting guests, like all sorts of different backgrounds, all sorts of different people. They really have only done a few before this, but recently they've been doing quite a lot, which has been fun. But yeah, super super fun. Like genuinely, if you want, if you have the time to listen to a podcast once a week for 30 or 40 minutes, I think it's an excellent addition to like your rotation.
I don't. I have too many to listen to.
You do, and I recently I was several weeks behind because I listened to a bunch of podcasts and I got really behind.
I listen to a good amount of content, and then I just don't have the time now that work is insanely busy. I'm always getting questions asked to me, so I barely have time to just put my headphones in and fucking listen to something. So, which is really unfortunate because I like to consume content as much as I can, and not having the
I listen to like. Go ahead.
Not having the time is frustrating because it's a way for my brain to like wind down.
Yeah, I listen to like all the Green Brothers stuff. Galaxy Brain, that's great. Like I listened to.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Mega Charizard, I guess.
I mean, sure.
Why not? I listened to Dear Hank and John, which is really, really funny. I listened to Sideshow Tangents. I listened to the Anthropocene Reviewed, which is really, really good. I feel like your wife would really like that one because it's a little more sincere and it's not nerdy at all.
She listens to a lot of vlogs and stuff.
It's the format of the show is technically. So what the Anthropocene, and it recently turned into a book. Like he did the podcast for a while, and then he ended up converting it into a book of essays, kind of, where each episode was a couple of the essays. And what it technically is a podcast where he reviews facets of the human-centered world on a 5-star scale.
The fuck does that mean?
So you know the 5-star scale.
Yeah.
And then he reviews.
But how?
Like but what it actually is I'm trying to pull up Spotify so I can pull up the episode list. What it actually turns into is it's basically a memoir. It's basically like this weird half comedy memoir where he talks about his own experiences with whatever the thing he is reviewing, right? So it's more a story about himself and his experiences and his feelings and the way he interacts with the world, but through the lens of this 5-star review, right? Where he's like putting together like a blurb basically about something to be reviewed, right?
All right.
So the first episode, each episode he reviews 2 things with a few exceptions. The first episode he reviewed the Canada Goose and Diet Dr. Pepper. And it includes like a whole history lesson on where Dr. Pepper came from and why Diet Dr. Pepper is this very interesting thing and how Diet Dr. Pepper doesn't taste like anything else. Like it tastes like Dr. Pepper. It doesn't taste like anything else.
Yeah. A lot of people, I mean, that's like Diet Dr. Pepper's slogan was like, it tastes exactly like Dr. Pepper.
Right. And then the second episode, he reviewed Halley's Comet and Cholera.
That's just, okay.
The third episode, this is the one that made me cry. He reviewed Googling Strangers and Kentucky Bluegrass.
Okay.
And to be clear, Kentucky Bluegrass is it's not music, it's actual grass.
Yeah, it's Kentucky grass.
He reviewed those 2 things. So it was a talk about. So in a sense, he was talking a lot about lawns and lawn care, about how when he moved from the city when he moved from the cities to the suburb, that was like an interesting experience, and it changed him in many ways. But it also included him talking about, with the Kentucky Bluegrass thing, he was talking about his experience with his moving from the city to the suburbs, but also talking about like the weirdness of lawns, because lawns didn't used to be a thing.
What?
Like people didn't have lawns before like the 1950s.
There's someone doing fireworks, and some of my dogs are about to be very, very, very unhappy.
That is unfortunate.
Uh,
But yeah, but like I said, and then he's got one where he reviewed Hawaiian pizza and viral meningitis.
what the fuck?
Uh, Tetris and the seed potatoes of Leningrad.
Okay, that's bizarre.
Uh, teddy bears and penalty shootouts.
What the fuck? Oh shit!
Scratch,
This just reminded me. Actually, go ahead. But I want to talk about.
scratch and sniff stickers and the Indianapolis 500.
Okay, weird.
It's such an interesting pod. It's like him just talking about the way that we interact with the world, broadly speaking.
It's kind of cool though.
And it's so because sometimes it's very interesting and it gets you introspective and is thinking about, like, one of his whole episodes, one of the things he reviews is sunsets, and the whole thing is like people talk about how beautiful a sunset is and how sappy that sounds, but
God,
also
I
like if you've ever
I hate this
gym's pretty rough.
gym.
But if you've ever looked at a sunset, really pretty.
They are really pretty, yeah.
And so like the idea of, so that review ends up being a whole bunch about like stop being so cynical. Sunsets can just be pretty, right? And stuff like that. And it's just very, very, very interesting. It's such a fun little show, and it's also really short. Each episode's like 25 to 30 minutes usually.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's very, very good. And like he obviously reviews some things that are not good. Those things don't get good reviews, like cholera.
Yeah, I would imagine cholera would not get a good review.
Right. But anyways, it's very, very cool. He's recently he stopped making it for a little while because he was putting together a book where he turned it into a book of essays. But then he started doing it again. The first episode he did when he got back was he reviewed the Penguins of Madagascar movie and then the smallpox vaccine. Specifically, the first 5 minutes of the Penguins of Madagascar movie.
Okay. Sure. What?
It's right. It's so interesting to listen to because he has a way with words. He's an author, a very, if you are not aware, a very well established one. He wrote The Fault in Our Stars. That's the thing that made him like very famous.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Oh shit. Okay.
He wrote The Fault in Our Stars, and he's written a few other things that have been mildly to moderately successful.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's like kind of a big deal.
This Arbok kind of fucking doing some work.
How do I get this? This gym is kind of obnoxious.
I hate this dungeon.
Oh, I know what I need to do now.
Yeah, you have
to
make it so that you can go on one and then go on the other. Like you can backtrack to the other one.
Yeah, but you have to the whole thing. It's weird. Yes. Okay. This is what I need to do.
God, that's so loud.
But for real,
my dog
so many
are gonna
podcasts.
be so unhappy.
I love a good comedy podcast that's just silly fun.
I do too.
But it is nice to listen to material like that, which is just sincere. It's just good. It's just like, again, it's just sort of like take off your cynicism glasses for a moment and just listen to a guy who knows how to make words sound pretty. Make words sound pretty.
How do words good?
How do words good? This guy know how words do good.
Yeah, exactly, man. I understand. I listen to Dungeons and Daddies, of course.
Is amazing. I don't want to sound like I'm above Dungeons and Daddies.
Of course. I listen to that because it's phenomenal. And then I listen to a lot of Rooster Teeth content, although that's kind of dying. But one of the content that they release is called Face Jam, where they
Face Jam. That's fun.
It's really funny. It's a hilarious podcast. You know how fast food places do food promotions, or like for like special food things that are going on.
Sure.
They buy that food and then review the food and tell you if you need it or not. basically.
Sure.
That's like
so
their
the BTS meal or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they recently did Chipotle's like 21 Pilots Chipotle burrito. And they're like,
I mean, I had Chipotle for dinner tonight, but I didn't know there was a 21 Pilots meal.
yeah, I don't know if it's still
weird.
I don't know if it's still going on, but
it probably never even made it locally here.
It was a thing, and they were like, "Yeah, it's a burrito. It's exactly a Chipotle burrito with like a couple extra things." It's Chipotle. Eat it. It was good. Like that was basically it was like an hour-long podcast for that little 5 little bits. And I was like, okay, well, that's pretty funny.
That's funny. But that's really fun though. I love
it's very fun.
What I love most is when the podcasts have a format and they stick to it. Like I don't mind mixing it up every now and then, having a guest host on or whatever. But I really love when the show has segments that are like easily quantifiable. I sort of know what I'm getting into because it sets a really good pace every time.
It's a Volcanion. I just want to point that out.
It's a Volcanion.
Another one I listened to from Rooster Teeth is called Black Bucks Down.
That's funny.
What it goes into plane crashes.
And
like
the whole true crime and like real event type stuff that is a very specific type of content, which is very, very engaging.
Yeah. It's really good because they go into like the plane crash and then they like break it down. They break down the NTSB report and then they let you know, hey, this is what the NTSB did to make sure that these safety things never happened again.
Right.
So it's like super informative while also being like just really engaging and entertaining. It's like, this is some good fucking content. Like, god damn, this is good. So listen.
I'm just going to recommend real fast before you move on after this battle, just go run and battle the other guy before you even press any buttons so that you don't have to deal with that battle and lose your train of thought for puzzle solving. But no, I really like, I don't have any podcasts I listen to like that, but I have watched a few YouTube channels or specific videos sometimes that go into this, like, let's deep dive about a single event and let's just talk about this entire event from start to finish.
If anything, I would recommend listening to Black Bucks Down over Face Jam because Face Jam is a different, like, it requires you to like kind of get their humor. It is a humor podcast while doing the food review thing, but Black Bucks Down is just really fucking good content. Just really good.
I recently watched some content about the true stories behind the story that Moby Dick is based on, and it's like a 40-minute it's a very dark, very unhappy
we
story.
talked about this on a podcast.
We talked about this briefly, but like it was so engaging from start to finish. It's like telling it in a chronological order, which is why I liked the History of Rome podcast, which I've mentioned before as well, because it's like a chronological story, and it's very easy to follow along with the narrative.
Yeah. And then, Dungeons & Daddies, those two, Face Jam and Black Box Down, and then I listen to, like, the Rooster Teeth podcast and Achievement Hunters podcast, and that's all I really even have time for. I'm even kind of behind on some of those podcasts as it is. It's like, fuck, there's so much content in the world. It's great. It's so good because, like, anything that you want to listen to, you can fucking do. Like a Pokemon podcast that actually isn't a Pokemon podcast.
Okay, made it to the gym leader.
But what the hell?
Oh, it had Zoroark's ability.
It was it. All right. Yeah, so good stuff. But I was actually going to bring up, have you tried the new character for Smash yet?
Kazuya? No, I haven't booted it up.
Holy shit.
It seems like he's going to be
shit.
Highly technical and very good for people that...
No! I mean, he will be insanely good and highly technical for those people. Like, he's going to be fucking broken for those people, but he's still just really good. He's just really good.
That's a problem.
If you hold the A button down, he just does like a 10-move combo. And you're just there. If you get hit by it, you're just fucking there.
That seems like
it's so. And then his gimmick, his DLC gimmick is once his bar goes all the way up, you grab somebody. It's an instant kill.
He has 100% gauge.
It's fucking. It's nutty. It's so nutty. It's like,
all right.
He's
Vent
very
for a
cool.
sec while you're solving this puzzle. I'm gonna go refill my beverage.
Oh, I finished my Coke. I haven't opened up my beers yet because I'm saving them for the lake.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But I'll be back in
You're fine.
45
Yeah, you're
seconds.
fine. Yeah. So how is chat? How is everybody doing today? My wife keeps fucking texting me, and I'm really not sure why. No, my wife was wanting to know if she could go stop and get Chipotle with a gift card. I was like, yeah, I don't care. You don't have to ask me about that. It's a fucking gift card that you got. You can fucking use it however you'd like. I don't care. Alright, here we go. Yeah, chat, how's everybody doing today? I will be taking a break from streaming over the weekend to enjoy the holidays with my family, if you guys didn't catch that. So don't expect streams from me for a couple days, but we'll be back at it afterwards. We'll be doing Mass Effect 2 when we return from break.
Yes, I just returned with my drink, but I imbalanced some things, so I need to go correct the situation.
Nice job. So yeah, we'll be doing Mass Effect 2. And actually the Monster Hunter Stories 2. Yeah, you will have to watch a better streamer over the weekend. I'm sorry. I know that's gonna hurt you a lot because you love it here so much, but like, yeah, it's gonna happen. We're gonna do Mass Effect 2 and we're gonna do Monster Hunter Stories 2 because I actually kind of just fell in love with that game when I played the demo. I wasn't expecting to like that game. I was like, I'm gonna play it. It's probably gonna be just some weird, like, Mass Effect skinned JRPG, but I think I'm gonna play it. It's really good.
Okay, now I'm back for real.
Fuck yay!
Okay, ready to talk to Wolfric?
Let's go!
Who is a blade from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
He looks like a walrus.
That is intentional.
Yeah. Also, that coat isn't doing anything at all.
That's because he's a man. He doesn't need a coat. Everyone knows that to be a man, you have to be stronger than the winter.
But he has a coat on. He just doesn't have it on right. Like it.
They have to show that he's wearing a wife beater.
Oh. Damn, we kind of know what he is then, huh?
Well, not necessarily. It's just a shirt name.
I know.
I almost didn't want to make that joke because I'm like, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
So,
just a tank top, yo. An undershirt.
Tank top. But it's a very specific type of tank top.
Yeah, I know. But
that's the problem. There's no other word for that.
But it's for being an undershirt tank top more than it is being an actual tank top. It's just it is for the undershirt.
Right. It's underwear. It's an undershirt. But yeah, no, there's no other word. But it holds this very specific like cultural place.
Yeah, it's true. And well, it has to be a white one specifically.
Yeah, right. Like if it's black, you would say a black wife beater.
Yeah, I have gray ones for like underneath dress shirts and stuff.
Honestly, I should get some. I have a couple. I have undershirts, which I have not had to wear in a long time because I would wear them to work.
I have some white undershirts as well, like just plain white T-shirts that are just undershirts. Yeah.
But they're like super long, so you can tuck them in nicely.
Yeah, so like I could.
That was the big thing that I like about them is that I can tuck them in and then not tuck in my top layer. So I, at the very least, don't have to worry about showing my ass if I have to bend over to pick something up.
Oh my god! So this is actually really fucking funny that you bring this up.
Because this is I am a rotund man. This is a problem. I have this problem.
So here's,
and I really should just wear.
Here's the fun thing about this. So I go to Yu-Gi-Oh every weekend. It is just what I do. And there's a couple larger dudes there. I mean, everyone's all pretty cool, and even some of the not larger guys have this problem. When they sit in the chair, their ass just shows.
I mean, I'm kind of doing that right now. There's just no one behind me. The camera's there.
But this is in Yu-Gi-Oh where there's 20 of us.
Yeah.
You know, and the chairs, it's not a full back chair. It's a fucking fold chair, so you can see their ass just chilling. And like yesterday or last time I was out there, I was sitting down and it was my boxers were showing, and my boxers are from Me Undies, so they hashtag not a sponsor, but please sponsor us for the love of God.
Dude, I could use some new underwear.
Dude,
So
buy Me Undies. I
yeah.
highly
No,
recommend it.
I mean like they can sponsor us and they can send me some of their
I
product.
love them. So mine had they have little nugs, and they're little chicken nuggets, and they're given it's like 2 chicken nuggets, and they're giving it a hug, and they're hug nugs, and there's little hearts and stuff, and it's really cute. It's just a really cute little print. And so one of the guys was like, "Yo, dude, I can see your boxers." I'm like, "Yeah, it's better than seeing your ass." He's like, "Don't call me out like that." Well, there's no reason you need to point it out about it when we all know we can all see y'all's asses all the time. So knock the shit off, my dudes.
Also, this is perfect because now I get to go 2 for 2 because you said nugs, and my mind went to Dragon Age because nugs are a race of cute little creatures in Dragon Age.
Oh my god.
They're like imagine if naked mole rats filled the niche that dogs do, where they were like a little bit bigger, but it's still like sort of like this like furless blind pig rat thing.
What did I do in a previous life?
But the other funny thing is they added free DLC, and you could get Dragon Age Inquisition has mounts, it has animals you can ride, and you can get the Great Nug, which is just a giant naked mole rat that you could ride around in the overworld. But yeah, it's like one of the characters, like the spy master. The spy master has a pet nug that like it's very cute and funny. Anyways,
this bitch sent in a Mew.
I need more better cute boxers. I do have some good shoes, also socks, courtesy of the Green Brothers again.
Me Undies. Just do it. It's so good. That's what I did. I was like, I need new underwear. A lot of mine is just old. It's fucking, they're ripped. They have hole, whatever. They're done. So I did the weekly subscription until I had like 12 pairs of boxers that I could just rotate out. And it costs you like $15 a month or whatever, but they're comfy as fuck. And they're just really nice prints, and they're just really great. So I would highly recommend.
What I did, again, courtesy of the Green Brothers, they did a thing they've been having in the background for the last several.
Bro, how is this Mew so tanky?
Years? That is really funny that you're having trouble.
How is Mega Punch super effective against me?
I thought Mega Punch was normal.
It is normal. How is it super effective against me?
Does that Mew have Pixelate?
Oh my god!
I think it does. I think it has Pixelate.
Holy shit, no wonder this Mew is beating my ass.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Anyways, the Green Brothers have had this one charity project they've been working on now for basically a year or two at this point. Maybe just a year. Where specifically the project is they are trying to raise enough money to build a state-of-the-art maternity ward and NICU and maternal health hospital in Sierra Leone.
Yeah, cool.
Because it's the country with the like worst maternal pregnancy outcomes in the world, or something like that. And they've been like doing fundraisers and all sorts of stuff for this specific charity for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But they specifically did a thing that I probably mentioned to you at one point.
Probably.
Where it was they decided to do a sock subscription service.
Oh yeah. I remember this.
Where it was like, it's like $150, but 100% of the profit goes to the charity. So you still pay for the cost of the socks.
Right, but then all the money made over top it
goes straight to the charity. And they actually just broke ground on the hospital, actually. It's a big deal because it was like $25 million that they needed. Oof. And they actually just finally got enough to basically have enough to be able to say, yes, we can actually build it, so we're going to break ground. But I've been getting subscription socks. I was gonna do it for myself, and I was considering doing it for others, like just paying for it for other people as well as a gift, and say, hey, it's this charity gift, but also you get socks every month in the mail.
Pretty
I
cool.
wound up not doing it because it was a little pricey for
Yeah.
me to just like buy it for everyone I knew.
Yeah.
But my husband made sure and got it for me, and so now I get socks every month in the mail, and I'm 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 just gonna go get them out of my bedroom because they're super cute and they're not underwear, so it's not super weird to show.
It's not weird. It's not weird.
The ones I actually just got a new pair today, and the ones from last month are my favorite by far. But like BRB,
It's not underwear. It's not weird. I promise. His bedroom is like literally across the hallway there. So bone rush. I'll give you a bone rush, baby. It's still weird. Is it weird to see socks? Is that weird? I don't think it's weird. Probably fine. It's probably fine. Run!
okay, so I got them. Sadly, I will say, sadly, you cannot still sign up for this. It was a 1-year thing. It's one and done, and then you're done with it. But I imagine because it was so successful, they will probably do another one next year. And the other thing too is when they were advertising it, they showed the designs for the first 2 months of socks, but then the rest of them they didn't show, and even the people that were making it, only like one person knew them all, so that it was a surprise. So
maybe he's not wearing socks, Michael. Jeez.
I'm not right now, but the first ones are these cute banana socks, or it's lemons and bananas.
Lemons and bananas.
Hopefully this is...
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, and like lemon candies. So that was the first one. Then the second one, I think these are pretty flippin' hilarious.
Because what? Hi, what?
Hey, tiger.
Oh, God.
And it's got this weird, cute, stupid tiger face on it.
Oh, my God.
And like it's like 90s lightning bolts and stuff.
Yeah, I see the 90s font.
Then we got these, which are weird. These ones are just like weird. I don't like hate them or anything. Like I like all of them, but these ones are just like weird fruits or something like that. That's fine. Like they're cool.
They're there.
Yeah, they're there. Then the next one was also, it was kind of just there.
Ew.
It looks just like bricks, but then at the top there's this dog looking out of a window with a flower bed.
That is cute. I like that.
Which is pretty fun.
I hate this. I'm gonna veto this immediately. This fucking medite looks terrible.
Black metatite? Yeah.
Fucking gross.
Oh, let me make sure I save. Then I'm gonna skip ahead to the ones I got this month, which I haven't even taken out of the box yet, but it's just a bunch of cute cats.
Nice.
Which is also kind of fun.
I've been thinking about getting new socks. I don't know.
Here's the ones that
I already have this guy.
You do have the Batman one, which I don't even think you were technically supposed to have.
Nope, there it is. There's my technically supposed to get. We're done.
Oh, you're gonna go ahead and just catch it now?
No, I've already caught it, and we're gonna call the one I caught a long time ago. That's what it is. There we go.
Oh, well, you could have caught the new one and had one at a higher level.
I've already evolved it. I'm fine.
Okay, but here are the ones I got last month. These are definitely the weirdest
That's
ones.
a fucking hoopa. What the shit?
But these are my favorite. It's just a bunch of creepy eyes.
I don't like that.
It's just like...
I don't like that at all. It's like I'm looking in the portal of truth.
It's just a bunch of creepy eyes, and they're not on the bottom. They're just on the ankle
I'm looking
part.
at the portal of truth.
It's just creepy eye socks, and I fucking love them.
That's pretty great.
I love the blue and orange, first off. Like, navy and orange. Fucking love that color combo. But yeah, just like... I love just how weird it is. I just love that it's just fucking creepy eye socks. And that pair is now my absolute favorite pair of socks. Like, by far. Nice. I love them so much. Okay, let me get out of this town. We gotta keep making progress.
Oh.
Progress, as they call it.
Go through Victory Road. I mean, if we stop right at Victory Road, we actually have we have a lot of time to do Xenoblade.
Yeah, you're just wanting to get to Victory Road.
Yep.
I will say this game has a battle. The guy who checks your badges battles you.
Yep.
And he will almost certainly be a 6 Pokemon battle.
Maybe. Probably. Potentially. You also need to get a Pokemon in this area too.
Yeah, that's why I'm battling this person, then I'm gonna look in the same flower patch you did, probably.
Oof.
Bronzor, though. I can't beat Bronzor. But yes, Awesome Sauce Hub. I would honestly, if it comes back up this year, which I feel like it probably will, I think they'll probably do. They did it at the end of the year, so it was like starting in January, so you could get it for people for Christmas. I bet they'll do it again this year.
If it was successful, probably.
Yeah, and if it is too, I'll probably actually get it for some people this year. Because like, who wouldn't want to get mystery socks? And like, not every pair is going to be amazing. Every pair is going to be different for different people. But I like that, like, it's diverse, because I'm sure some people got the freaking the eyeball socks and they were just like, what the fuck? These are so weird. I hate these. But like,
and Joe's like, I want these eyeball socks.
I want 10 more pairs of the eyeball socks. So yeah, I'm sure that there are different people out there that love the different ones that they have. But yeah, anyways, if they do it again this year, I'll probably get it for some people for Christmas. Anyway. Especially if it's still, I assume it'll still be tied to charity as well.
That was my story about showing your ass.
Yes.
That's where we went with that.
Yep. If they made longer shirts for bigger people that looked good, I'd buy them, but they don't really make them that much. So if you are rotund like myself, it's difficult.
And the thing is, like, this guy's not like,
find good clothes.
He's a little overweight, but he's also like 6'2". He's
he's like, God forbid you're tall as well.
He's just a football player looking motherfucker is basically what he is. And it's like, he's a giant dude. And it's like, he's kind of fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, and genuinely, like, I wish.
I mean, he's just like a fucking lineman, basically. Oh,
that's
is what it is.
Is that a horde? It took a while to load. Nope, it's an Azelf, though. That'd be cool. Yeah. I do like Azelf.
Can't believe I killed that fucking Salamence. God damn.
I know. I do feel very bad. I can't run away from the Azelf. Of course I can't.
I wonder what other Pokemon. Oh yeah, Strength is right here.
Got away that time. What else? What else?
Oh, Relicanth. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what shiny would be though.
I mean, I like Relicanth. I used Relicanth when I played Oras.
Yeah.
Which is a pain because you can't get him until late game, but I really wanted to.
You can't get them until you have Dive.
Right. And so I had to wait until I'd already beaten like most of the story and like 6 of the gyms, and I finally got to put them on my team.
6th gym. After the 6th gym.
Oh, hey, look, it's Altaria.
Let's check it out.
Who you have, so
I do.
I get to skip for Dupe's Claws. I will say, if you don't have it, you will need 100%. You need strength.
Yeah, I have
for
strength.
For victory. I don't think you need anything else, but you need strength. Oh,
whoa!
I mean, it's cute.
It's kind of cute.
I'm gonna veto
it's going
it.
Pretty well.
But
how are you doing?
I'm gonna start moving forward.
You gonna veto it?
I mean, it's Purloin. I mean, I guess I'm not really going to use it either way, but like, it's Purloin.
Oops, I fucked that up.
I'm just going to go ahead and Giga Drain it. And I'm just going to keep moving forward on the route, and then I'll Shiny Hunt at the end of the route if I haven't found something. Yes, you can blame Kitty for that one.
Yeah. It's a good...
She wanted to name it.
It's a good fucking name, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a great name.
Yeah, no, it is a great name. I'm just gonna not battle anybody. Oh wait, no, that's the whole route. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll look around in these flowers.
Yeah, this route is very, very small.
I guess I could move that boulder and see what's there. Oh,
that's gorgeous.
It's just darker.
It's just black.
It literally looks like the same, even though it's orange. It kind of looks like it's the same colors.
I love it.
But literally just in the shade.
I love it.
I guess I'll try to catch it.
I love it. I think it's great.
And then evolve it. It just evolves with level, right?
Oh, there's another trainer up here.
What would be... I still think Cut is the weakest thing I have. I'm trying to think of
what I have. You could hit it with a fire move, probably, because...
Oh, it's not part ice yet, is
No,
it?
it's
No, but the only fire moves I have are stab or on Chadette, who's super powerful.
Yeah, Chadette is pretty powerful. This dude has a fucking.
I hit it with
What the hell?
a Tornadus.
Why am I facing a I fought a Hoopa. I fought a Volcanion. I fought a Miloetta. I fought a Mew. The thing most recently you fought is Dialga.
I did fight a Dialga, and I'm pretty sure I two-shot it. It was not a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, it dove. Okay, I guess I'm gonna waste a cut then. What's your opinion of Seal? I think it's a perfectly good Pokemon.
Seal? I like Seal.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Seal.
Seal and Dugong?
Yeah, I like Dugong too.
I wish they were available earlier, so I could like use them on a team.
That's their issue. Is like, there's not a lot of like ice Pokemon are never available super early.
I didn't even crit. I just got a high roll.
Wow.
So Seal's dead.
Unfortunate.
Bummer. You said there's another trainer up top?
Yeah, when you do the thing.
Is there a TM?
Kiss from a Rose.
I have strength. I can check it.
This bitch has a Tyranitar as well. Okay. Well,
I will say when I played Let's Go, I did make a point to use a bunch of Pokemon I'd never used before.
I did too.
I unironically used a Mr. Mime because they made him just in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
And
I actually don't know what my team was.
And Mr. Mime was like my sweeper. He was the best thing on my team.
I know I shiny hunted for an Arcanine for a while because it was super easy to shiny hunt in that game.
Yeah, I got like 5 or 6 shinies in Let's Go. I think I had like 3 shiny Weedles or some shit.
That game was really fun it had no right to be as fun as it was.
No, absolutely not.
Like, there was no reason that game should have been that fun.
But yeah,
and I look forward to if they do Pokemon Let's Go like Gen 2.
Let's Go Johto.
It's such a good name too if they did it. So I would be.
They won't use it for obvious reasons, but also Kiss from a Rose is an amazing song.
I just think,
no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used an Arbok for a while because I'd never actually used one.
Oh my god, this guy teaches Draco Meteor.
Ooh, shit. I think I maybe used a Victory Bell. I think I used a Farfetch'd as well. I never actually used Farfetch'd because the only one you ever got was the trade one, Ducks.
Yep.
And so I actually used a Farfetch'd, which was fun.
I used
Mr. Mime.
I used Growlithe. I used Pikachu, the starter.
I played Let's Go Eevee, so I had I kept it on my team the whole time.
I don't actually know what else I used.
I did rotate around. I very nearly completed the Pokedex.
Yeah, I was like just a trade Pokemon away, I think.
I needed like 10 more, and I traded with one person online to get like one last thing, and they even had a Mew, so they were able to trade me a Mew.
I want the shiny Charm in that thing because I can just hunt the Pokemon because it's super easy to do.
Oh, I did. After I got the shiny Charm, I shiny hunted in Viridian Forest is the one where like the most Pokemon appear on screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I shiny hunted I got like I think there was a Bulbasaur you could find in there.
Oh, hey, look, shiny Charizard.
Oh, hi Mandibuzz. Oh, nice. I got multiple shiny Pikachus and multiple shiny Weedles.
It has Defiant. Okay.
That's good. I need to get out of here. Yeah, Weedles. I think I got a Caterpie. I think I got a Pikachu, multiple Pikachus because I think I traded one to somebody. I think I had a coworker who like started the game shortly after me, and I'm like, I've got a level like 10 Pikachu. If you just shiny Pikachu, I'm like, I'm not gonna do anything with it. You want it?
I got the shiny Ponyta that I absolutely love.
Oh my god, I love shiny Ponyta and shiny Rapidash.
Shiny Ponyta. So I don't like shiny Rapidash as much because the flames.
I don't like it as much, but I do still.
Really like shiny Ponyta. The blue flames are gorgeous.
Yeah, agreed.
What have I caught? I don't think I've caught anything recently, actually.
Well, I'm gonna get into. I guess I actually.
Oh, the Gyarados.
Oh, what's its ability?
Minus?
Oh, didn't it have Moxie? Oh, minus? That's a bummer.
Boosts the special attack if another Pokemon has plus or minus. Okay. It's attack down, special attack up. It's a terrible nature.
That's unfortunate.
Like a
But it looks cool.
nature.
It's holding an X accuracy.
Yeah. Like legit booty. Whew, okay. And then we go up here.
Yeah. We'll do the battle against the badge checker guy, and then we'll call it good.
Sounds like
but I gotta get there.
I do actually still have to, even though I'm taking tomorrow off, I still have to get off about the same time because we have to get up, get ready to drive, take the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Because all that stuff.
There is a podcast I should mention. I've mentioned to a few people before. There is it's quite old. It's not like a new thing at all.
Is this the same route or a different route?
We have already done this route. It's a one-way drop at some point where it returns you back to the like where you do from the beginning.
And he's a 3 Pokemon.
Oh, really? I would have assumed he would have been 6.
He's still random.
But no, there's this. It was a podcast, and it was made by GE, like the company, which was very weird. Like, I don't know why their name was attached to it.
General Electric?
Whatever.
Really?
Yes. Don't know why, but it is.
That's strange.
But what the podcast is it is a radio play in the format of a podcast.
Weird.
So the main character is a podcaster telling a fictional story as a series of podcast episodes.
Okay, that's kind of strange.
It's weird, right? It's sort of the equivalent of the story like Frankenstein, where it's told through diary entries, but it's a podcast in the form of a podcast.
Oh my god, I fucking hate things that paralyze me. God damn it, it's so fucking stupid.
But what makes it interesting, and here's what the premise of the story is. The premise of the story is the podcaster is working with a team of people, and it's a fictional story, but presented as a real life podcast. She is basically following along and sort of embedded herself in a team of people who is working on decoding the first confirmed message from an extraterrestrial intelligence.
That's interesting.
And hijinks ensue. That's all I'll say. Hijinks ensue. And so that it's like your characters in the show are like linguists and mathematicians, and then this podcaster woman. And you get to hear the message itself. Like, they don't shy away from letting you hear it. And it's over the course of 6 episodes, and the entire thing, the whole runtime for the whole thing is 2 hours.
Oh, so they're pretty digestible little episodes.
It's each one's like 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, and it's like a movie, right? It's like it's a narrative with a start and an end, and then it's
like
done.
War of the Worlds.
Yes.
Right?
It is very, very good. If you're interested in something weird and different, I would highly recommend it. It's called GE's The Message.
The Message.
The Message. But like, for real, it's very engaging. It's very good. It's just I don't even know where you'd find it. I listened to it like 5+ years ago because I listened to it on one of my drives when I was still long distance with my now husband.
Yeah.
And so I listened to it on one of the drives.
When you drive your 2-hour fucking drive.
Right. And I remember it because it's like 2 hours and like 10 minutes. And I sat in my car outside his house for like 10 extra minutes so I could finish the show. Because I wanted it. I wanted to hear it. So it's very, very good. Highly recommend.
What an elaborate door to Victory
totally
Road.
Different.
God damn.
I know. I actually really like the door.
Yeah,
here.
this is very cool.
all else aside, I think that this is the best Elite Four of any of the games because they really made it a spectacle.
Yeah, I think
Like the Elite Four actually feels like it matters.
I think this game is just fantastic in general.
Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and stop outside the cave.
I just went in the cave right where the fire is.
Okay, fair enough. I'm almost there. I just got to kill this Shelgon. Oh, it had a fucking red card. Okay. And an Umbreon, so a tank. So it's gonna be a sec.
People are lighting off fireworks so much around me right now. It's just fucking.
That's
It's
a
so
bummer.
frustrating, and the dogs hate it, and it's all just hell on earth, basically. It's so fucking annoying.
Yes, GE's the message. Like I said, absolutely fascinating, engaging, fun, interesting. Not like anything else you've ever listened to, and it's a one and done. You can just listen to it, and then you can say, "Wow, I listened to that." Like, "Oh, I watched that movie," and then you're done with it. So
See, this is, and we were talking about this earlier with the fourth, like burning your money and all that shit, whatever. But like the people who buy so much that they also just light them off whenever they want to during the week as well. It's like, what the fuck?
I'm not going to hold anything against anybody I were to hear on Saturday because it's not Sunday.
Right, Saturday's fine.
Like,
no
shame
the
on
law
that.
is
The night before.
the law is the 3rd and the 4th. You can shoot as many fireworks as you want the 3rd and the 4th, but people still do fireworks off. We were hearing them do fireworks yesterday.
Yeah, that is obnoxious, and just like, I mean, at the same time, there is a certain amount of it I'll give to like parents and families hanging out with young kids who haven't gotten to do it before. Fireworks are very cool. When you're little, they're a big deal.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But also, just like,
Fucking stop.
but just like fucking, yeah, make it 1 or 2 days. It does not have to be every day.
And it doesn't have to be all fucking night either. Just do a couple and be done with it. But this has been going on since like 8 o'clock.
All right, I'm saving. I'm in the cave.
Cool. Let's go.
Ending on such a positive note.
Frustrating. Anyway, thanks guys. I appreciate it. We're gonna make sure to stick around. There's gonna be a slight delay. Stream will have to end, then we'll bring stream back up. We're gonna play Xenoblade 2. Get our ass kicked by some weird lizard monster guy. I remember.
Is that where we left off?
I think so, yeah. I believe so.
Oh, yeah, maybe we did. Yeah, maybe we did. Okay.
So we're going to do that for a little while, and then that'll be the end of it, end of the day. So stick around. A stream will be restarted. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel and do all that stuff. Listen to the VODs if you miss the full stuff. Like the smash button. Follow the Twitch. Do the thing. Peace out.
You did it.
I don't know. Maybe we did. Maybe we did it. Bye, YouTube.